You are the heretic Ramza Beowulf, yes?
Oh, great.
Who are you? You do not appear to be of the Template.
You will come to Riovani's castle. Your sister will be returned in exchange for the scriptures of Jarmonique.
Riovanis? What does Grand Duke Barrington have to do with this? I had heard he keeps both Dukes Larg and Goltana at arm's length, and fields no troops in their conflict. Why would Alma be in his custody? What interest does he have in the book?
Surely you have read the scriptures.
Yes.
Yes, I've read them. Could it be the Grand Duke is in league with the Church? If so, having its secrets exposed will be problematic for him, too.
You are in no position to make threats. If you wish to see your sister again, you will come to the castle and do nothing extraneous. My lord awaits.
Looks like we don't got much of a choice here.
So here you are. They've been searching high and low for you. Huh. I hope this day finds your royal majesty in better spirits than those past.
Do not mock me. Please, I could not bear it.
That was cruel of me. I'm sorry.
So, what is it that you mean to do with me? I'm not Avalia. There can be no possible value in holding me. No value, even in my living.
Possibly. You are not Avelia. We do not even know your rightful name, whether even you be highborn or low.
Of the royal family, I alone was confined to a remote monastery, far from the seat of our crown. I alone was made to live in seclusion, and I had often wondered why. Even so, if my forbearance meant that the kingdom would continue to know peace, I thought it a burden light enough. What was it all for? Still, Ivalice runs red with blood. All this suffering and solitude, what purpose did any of it serve?
It has been the same for me. I was given the wardrobe of a nobleman, and so I played the part. A puppet, ever dancing for patrons unseen. Endeavor is not rewarded. Not in this wretched world. It is the patron and his troop who are the beneficiaries, maggots grown fat on Endeavor's course. An ugly truth, but the truth nonetheless. Most men have no choice but to play the part they are given. And of those, most live and die not knowing they play a part at all. But I am past all that now. I am their puppet no more. I will exact from them the price of their gluttonous feast.
And just what is it you plan to do?
You must place your trust in me, Avelia. I will burn down this kingdom and build a new one. A kingdom worthy of you. I will show you a world where your light will outshine the sun. A world without darkness. And then, you will have no more need of tears.
Can I truly trust in you?
Know that I will never betray you. On Titra's soul, I swear it. So come now. Dry your tears.
Oh, good. Even further up north. All right. Well, in that case... Oh my god. They really took her all the way up there, didn't they? That's bananas, bro. Oh, man. Alright. Well, before we head out, we do have some errands for us to run, so I'd like to go ahead and get those,
Greetings.
get those
How might I
stations
by all
covered.
means?
Huh? Oh, these are new weapons. Wow, we got a...
Will that be all? You're in safe hands with me.
I can't use a rod at all? It's a bit of a downer, but oh well, what are you gonna do, I suppose. Celebrant's Mitter. A black cowl. Alright, give me just a bit, and we will be on our way soon.
Want to earn some gil?
First up,
You've
we
some
have a
news from an
salvage
errand.
expedition
No
tour.
doubt you'll want to hear the report. Right then, tell us how it went.
Glad tidings. The task was completed with great success, the like of which we had no reason to expect.
The Salvage Expedition Tour was sponsored by Ivalice Commercial Enterprises. Most attendees were young men and women from landlocked regions, and were excited to scour the depths for sunken treasure, all under the safe supervision of experts. Happily, we found a sunken hole, like as not placed there by our hosts, and succeeded in rescuing it from its watery grave. It was far more enjoyable than we had imagined.
Well, we achieved all that we set out to do, and more besides.
Furthermore, we obtained a treasure beyond compare.
Ooh, a rat tail. Long used by sorcerers as a magical regent, this exquisite delicacy was once the catalyst for a full-scale war, as an extremely potent flavor.
A fine treasure you found there. I commend you. I'd consider that a job well done.
Cool. And then the abandoned
An
mine.
errand's been completed. Well, right then.
The task ended with the best possible outcome one could have hoped for.
The abandoned mine expedition was sponsored by the Lazalia Miners Guild. Most attendees were noble children from coastal regions looking for a new experience under safe supervision. Luckily for us, we struck a vein of ore and even uncovered some lost treasure in the process.
I'm filled with a renewed sense of purpose. Whatever challenges await, I shall accept them gladly. Most surprising of all, we acquired this rarity among rarities.
Excalibur. Forged in honor of the legendary sword Excalibur. Although only a replica, this sword is extremely sharp and has served a goodly number of adventurers.
A fine treasure you found there. I commend you.
The Merchant Council of Dorder sponsored a contest that saw participants race to find the remnants of a lost civilization in a remote area of Ivalice. All we had to go on was information gleaned from ancient texts, legends, and stories, as we raced to be the first to find those undiscovered ruins. To our delight, we were declared winners of the competition.
'Twas over and above our expectations. Thank you for placing your trust in us.
Perhaps most impressive of all, we discovered a location that few believe even exists.
Pandemonium, the capital of the ancient Palamessian Empire. With peaks exceeding 9,000 domes, the towering mountain range encircling the city guarded it from even the most ambitious airship captains. The warping device was the only means of bypassing this natural barrier.
Quite the find you've come across. A lost ancient wonder, no less. I'd consider that. An errand's over and done with. There's a report for you, too. Right then.
The task was a great success. I have no doubt this will be a cherished memory for us all.
The Merchant Council of Dorder sponsored a second contest to discover a lost ruin in a far-flung corner of Ivalice. There were even more participants than before, and a change to the rules allowed the use of transport, which greatly increased the range of the search. We rented a chocobo and carriage not far from the starting point and succeeded in finding a magnificent ancient wonder.
There were times when I feared the worst, but we rose to the challenge.
As if that were not enough, I must tell of a curious sight we discovered.
The Ronkan ruins. The Ronkan dynasty dominated the world from its skyborn castle until an enigmatic plague brought about its sudden and tragic demise. Today, its empty ruins float in a cold and desolate silence.
Another ancient wonder, eh? Remarkable work. Congratulations. Your standing as an adventurer has improved. I'd consider that a job well done.
Respect.
After hearing the old farmer's account, we made our way to Dagera Pass. There we witnessed an unusual local festival in which the small folk danced around a bonfire. We later learned that it originated from a sacrificial ritual dating back to ancient times that was still performed today. Leaving the ceremony behind us, we continued to the pass. Though the ruins discovered nearby were no ancient wonder, our efforts were not in vain.
Well, we achieved all that we set out to do, and more besides.
We also made a remarkable discovery. 'Twas as though we were inexplicably drawn to it.
The floating continent. Theories once abounded as to what this airborne mass of land might be. Academics have now settled on one prevailing hypothesis. The cataclysm caused a shift in the balance of the subterranean cloudstone, allowing it to surface.
Another ancient wonder, eh? Remarkable work.
We struck out for the Chigolith fenlands in hopes of finding an ancient wonder there. Poisonous fens are The poisonous fens are an accursed remnant of the 50 Years' War, and even today, their desolation bears silent witnesses to the brutality of that conflict. At the far side of those sodden lands, shrouded in a thick mist, we found the ruins. As we were departing for home, we saw something extraordinary. A celestia flower blooming beside the noxious waters. By the time our children are grown, would that these fens again be carpeted in celestia blossoms.
We've faced many a difficulty, but it was our bond as comrades that saw us through.
We even discovered a site of unmatched wonder.
Tozus Village. A race of gnomes known as the Lilliputians inhabits this village. The gnomes were ruled by a merciless dictator until a mighty giant known as Atlas freed them at long last from their oppression. The name Tozus derives from an ancient word meaning very distant place.
Another ancient wonder, eh? Remarkable work. I'd consider that a job well done.
The Merchant Council of Dorder sponsored a third frontier contest to locate a lost wonder. The success of the first two events had drawn even more participants than ever before, and the atmosphere was lively. The search area had been extended even further, raising the difficulty once more, but this did little to prevent a third successive victory for our unit. We hope that our historic achievement will further invigorate the arena of exploration.
I'm glad we were able to exceed your expectations. 'Twas only possible because you believed in us.
During our journey, we also stumbled across an ancient wonder, as enchanting as it is mysterious.
The Mirage Tower. This ancient tower links to the castle of Ronka to the earth below. Its magic facade shields it against casual inspection. However, the sheer size of the outer walls rendered the enchantment unstable, causing the tower to shimmer mirage-like at times.
Another ancient wonder, eh? Remarkable work. Congratulations. Your standing as an adventurer has improved. I'd consider that a job well done. From an errand. Right then.
Glad tidings. The task was completed with great success, the like of which we had no reason to expect.
We responded to a call from Larkham Mercantile to protect their caravan from monsters. While fighting off one such attack, one of the Chocobo wains overturned, spilling a large stash of prohibited narcotics. We questioned the driver over the matter, and he revealed that the company president, Nalam Haas, a man aged 41, was involved in a drug smuggling ring and had ordered the shipment be sent. The city guard succeeded in arresting Haas as he made to flee, and we received an unexpected reward for helping bringing him to justice.
I, for one, learned a great deal over the course of the endeavor. Here's to personal growth.
Most surprising of all, we acquired this rarity among rarities.
An enchanted pistol. This ancient firearm used bullets infused with various magics. In later years, bullets imbued with power directly extracted from espers came to be invented.
Fine treasure you found there. I commend you. Congratulations. Your standing as a treasure hunter has improved. I'd consider that a job well done.
One of the main trade routes between Garland and Dorder passes through the Siege Weld. The route was only opened of late and in quite the hurry as an alternate to the bandit-ridden road that crosses the Lenalian Plateau. Most of the wood remains unexplored, but the knowledge given to us in the tavern led us to discover the ancient wonder deep within the Weld.
'Twas a great accomplishment. I am beside myself with joy.
During our journey, we also stumbled across an ancient wonder, as enchanting as it is mysterious.
The Tower of Babel, a legendary tower that extends to the heavens from deep below the earth. Also called the Tower of the Colossi, this mighty spire withstood the cataclysm and is an invaluable remnant of ancient civilization.
Another ancient wonder, eh? Remarkable work. I'd consider that a job well done. Need anything else? Thanks.
Alright, now that seems to be it for the most part, at least for the time being. Eustace is almost level 8. Is almost a level 8 Black Mage. Oh yeah, let's see how Catherine and everybody else is doing. Ingham is almost a level 7. Lavienne is almost max level
What do you need?
for Knight, so that's gonna really come in handy later on. But that'll be where we call it quits for now, so next time on Final Fantasy Tactics, we will proceed through the Grog Heights and make our way all the way to Riovane's castle to hopefully save Alma. So on that note, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, have a good one everyone, and as always, stay safe.